Hello, this is a review video of the re-released 4th Doctor's Sonic Screwdriver with sound effects, to which I'm going to be comparing with the official limited edition prop replica, to which is pretty hard to find now. But before we get to that, let's just get the little boring bit out of the way. Here's what the packaging looks like for the re-release. 50th logo, him there, on the back. So yeah, but here we go. For a start off, for the obviously that's metal, that's plastic. Ta-da. 2, the toy is smaller than the replica. As you can see, there's quite a difference as you can see. You can see differences here. Thickness between that and that, plus the little lips on here isn't on there. Size, like I just said. And also the thickness of these bits. You can probably tell on this one that's sticking out a little bit more than here. And on the top bit, this looks more thinned in than that. Also, colour difference, you can see, especially at the top. That's like a bright red, a bit more thicker, and on my replica, a lot more thinner and more of a burgundy colour, I'd say. Also on the replica you can actually turn this bit. On this one you can't. Also there's a little dot here on this one, on the replica. There isn't on this one, but they have got the dot at the top. Same as here. Also on the replica, that bit comes off, which you see him doing, which you see the 4th Doctor do in Robot, his first story. On here it doesn't come off. Now I'm not like trying to say that this is so terrible, don't buy it, it's a catastrophe. No. Because I suppose being a toy, they've got to make some sacrifices in terms of either thickness or height, because it is a toy. And I suppose with all the stuff they've got to cram in there and make it do its magic, well, I suppose there's got to be a sacrifice. But it's still nice. Obviously the replica, in my eyes, and you tell me if you agree, the replica looks obviously 100% more better in every single way, with no wrongs, because after all it is a replica of the real thing to accurate detail. So this will always be my favourite. But I always wanted either a replica or a sound effects toy, or both, when I was a little kid in the 90s. And first they brought that out, a full-size replica, so I was like, hallelujah, dream come true. And then years later they brought this out. Couldn't get it the first time around, but I got the re-release, as you can see, came today, which today is its release date, the 24th of May 2013. But I pre-ordered mine, so it came today. Oh yeah, I forgot the emitter on the top, more wonky on mine, but it is like only rubbery. But I suppose, like I said, they've got to make sacrifices, plus with kids playing with them, they've got to think of safety. But also, if I wanted to just be weird and random, which weird and random rules, so woo! If I wanted to carry that around, that's more safe, because I would rather not, because I'd really not want to carry a limited edition replica, because if that got broke or lost, I think I'd cry, because it's hard to get. Plus that bit, it comes off, but it's fragile, and if you're not careful it falls apart and you have to put it back together, so you know. Oh, and the one thing people might be wondering, in case they don't already know, the first release of this, the sound was incorrect. I saw a lot of reviews of people mentioning that and showing it. It had the Tennant sounds. and they wanted that fixed on future release. Well, prepare to be amazed, not, as the sound effect on here is still Tenant. So, they haven't fixed that, but I can live with it. I suppose, oops, that noise I suppose sounds a little similar to how the original sound effect was for this one in the 70s and 80s. Similar but not exact, but it'll do. But obviously that one is totally Tenant altogether. The other one's got a similarity, not quite. But anyway, overall it's nice. Feels a lot more lighter compared to that. Being this one being plastic and all. And there's your battery compartment. I am actually surprised that they didn't put the battery compartment under here and the speaker in there, so it looked more hidden, so you didn't see it. I'm actually surprised they didn't do that. But otherwise, it's nice. It's got that nice spring back like this one has. Obviously the stem in this one is silver on this, and this one goes down, if you can see, a lot further. On this one it just goes to there, and the stem is black inside, not silver. But apart from the noticeable differences in things, it's still nice. Obviously the sound is a bit disappointment, but oh well, you can live with it. But if we was to take this lovely one out of the way and just have the toy, I suppose at first sight you'd think, oh, that's pretty accurate. Unless you're a complete nutty nerd like me, then obviously you'd notice the difference straight away, but it doesn't matter, you can still tell it's Tom's, or Forthockers. Yeah, this cost £10. About £11.99 if you counted the packaging, the postage rather. But yeah, I'd say it's worth buying if you want to carry one around, like I say. So yeah, hope you like the little review and compare and the comparing to the replica. And if you do, and you got any comments or something, just obviously put a comment down below. Oh, and just for the record, in case anyone asks, which I've had a few times with the replica, no, I'm not selling any of them at all. So, sorry. But I will say, if you go on eBay, I have noticed a few times when I've randomly just searched for sonic screwdrivers, I have sometimes come across this metal one replica on eBay, so if you keep your eyes peeled in there, you might get lucky if you're after one. But no, I'm not selling mine. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I look forward to any comments, and goodbye.